Alright, Reds, welcome to another live stream watch along. Liverpool playing our first European game of this season's campaign in the Europa League. It's not where we wanted to be, of course. The Champions League was meant to be our priority, but Liverpool, as we know, are huge favourites for this competition. Unless we do come up against a Sevilla or a Real Madrid in European competition, might that be said. But the aspirations for me, and probably for every single one of us, is to very much win this competition. We should win it by a canter, in all honesty, with no respect to the teams in the competition, but the strength in Liverpool's every area of our squad, you'd think that we should get to Dublin at least, get to the finals, but we can't be taking any teams for granted. We know ourselves being the English kings of Europe. We've won this competition 3 times, won the Champions League 6 times as well. So we know what it is to win European competitions. And of course, travelling away to Austria this evening will be... We've made similar European adventures. Obviously, we've got quite a decent European adventure, more or less all around Europe. We're not going too far, which was a big thing as well in terms of when you think about the preparation for Liverpool going into the Premier League off the back of a European adventure on a Thursday night. But Reds, big up there, big up as well, Henry. Just coming to give you a like there. Big up there, Henry. Hope you had a fantastic day, mate, and every single one of you. Hope you've all let us know what you've been up to anyway, and hope you're all keeping safe and well. And a massive thank you for tuning in, even if you are, like Henry, popping in. Very much do appreciate all of it. Big up there, Bob. I'm loving the lineup, to be honest. Big up there, Bob. Hope you had a good day, lad. And yeah, we'll get straight into the starting 11 in a little second. And big up there, Panov. Panov has gone with a 3-0 win to Liverpool. I'll give my... Oh, yeah. I'm banned from giving predictions on this channel. You can give your predictions, but we know if you're a regular viewer on the channel, I always jinx us anyway in terms of put me score predictions up here anyway. But Panov's gone with a 3-0. Chat, you can get your score predictions and let us know. Your scored us as well. And big up there, Bob, as he alluded to. We'll get straight into the starting 11, as you can see to your right of your screen. We'll start with the hosts, obviously the Austrian side. Apologies on some of these pronunciations of these players. Laval, obviously the goalkeeper number 1 is Reis, Andrei, Lukender, Frecker, Haraf, Javac, Render, Havel, and Zuch, number 10, their striker as well, and Lebekovic. He's probably I was looking at the transfer market in terms of player values as well. They're number 9. I think he's their number 9 anyway. Look, he's the most valued member in their squad, the Austrian side. So one to keep an eye on, chat. I think he's about 21, 22 years old as well. So one to keep an eye on. And then we're going to the Liverpool team. The one that we all anticipated, Bob, chat. We all anticipated there would be a whole host of big changes this evening. But we've got Kelleher. I think, chat, what are we saying? We're 25 minutes away from kick-off anyway. But I'm excited to see these lads, in all honesty, chat. Kelleher, we know, is minutes. And we knew this at the beginning of the season. The biggest predicament for Jurgen Klopp and for Liverpool in the next probably 12, 24 months is trying to keep Kelleher happy. It's never easy, especially when you've got a goalkeeper of the quality of Kelleher. I know everyone goes about the last game of the last season against Southampton. I know, and we spoke about it. It's like, oh, did Kelleher lose value? No, he didn't for me, in all honesty, chat. Let us know, because what is it? That it was more or less might as well been a testimonial game, really, against Southampton. It was shocking defending, not just shocking goalkeeping from Kelleher, but it was the whole team defensively as well. The midfield just allowed teams to just have pop shots at Kelleher. So I'm happy to see the Irish lads in between the sticks. Hopefully he can very much bring the qualities. And it was not too long ago where he helped us win and played a massive part in Liverpool being a successful season, which it was, winning the FA Cup and the League Cup, missing out in the Premier League and the Champions League. But still, hopefully Kelleher can have that impact. Chat, would you anticipate Alisson to play in the final? Would you think that would be right from Liverpool to take that starting berth, especially if Kelleher does become a regular goalkeeper in between in terms of the European games. Do you think that would be fair? Or do you think Liverpool, if they got to the final or the semis, should play Alisson Becker? I think it'd be unfair, but let us know. I know it's set up as a 4-3-3 chat, but I'm anticipating Bajcetic to go into that inverted role chat. Obviously, with that new formation that we've been playing off the back of last season as well. So it's set up as Bajcetic playing right back at this moment in time. Narte, Virgil van Dijk and Kostas Tsimikas as well. I'd anticipate if we are to go into that inverted role for Bajcetic, obviously Kostas would pick up that position where Robinson has been doing extremely well in recent weeks anyway. And then for the midfield, Endo, Gravenberch and Elliott, which, chat, let us know, that's an exciting lineup, especially to see Gravenberch getting his fair start for Liverpool Football Club. We all know his qualities prior to his move to Bayern Munich, and obviously prior to his move to Liverpool in the last couple of weeks anyway. We know the qualities, and hopefully you'd think the qualities that Ryan does possess, especially in European competition, given the opposition as well, you'd anticipate him to take the mantle really and just drive on and become, obviously, he's one of the biggest senior. He is the most senior player in that squad. Him and Endo are expected to help these youngsters as well. Elliott alongside Gravenberch played a lot of minutes so far. And then up front, Diaz, Darwin Núñez and Ben Doak. We've seen Ben Doak absolutely terrorise a lot of teams in the pre-season. Everyone goes, oh, it's pre-season, but he could only do what he could do in terms of the minutes that was presented to him. And Ben Doak, our number 50, fresh off the back of a new contract, which was rightfully deserved as well. It's important that Liverpool keep him happy, keep him developing as well. And it's certainly, listening to his interview this week as well, chat, he's certainly got old heads on young shoulders anyway. He's certainly got the right, by the sounds of it, he's got the right people around him. Hence why he got that move to obviously Liverpool from Celtic. He was signing for like 500 odd K, I think it was. Was it not last year, but the year before? Anyway, we've done a video on him anyway, signing. Diaz and Núñez, we've seen in recent weeks those two have a similar understanding. Obviously, especially going back to that Newcastle game. I think both of them, when they were playing, really changed the whole outcome of that game. And obviously Liverpool getting a very valuable 3 points, especially when we were down to 10 men as well. Big up there, Alex. Bajcetic right back, very interesting. Yeah, Alex, he'll probably go to that inverted role, mate, anyway. If there's any LASK fans in the comments, do let us know your thoughts as well in terms of how it's... I've made on my notes as well in terms of the Austrian side, just to fill a couple of people in that haven't seen, like me, haven't seen a lot of the team that we are coming up against this evening. In terms of when they have played against English opposition, the Austrian side's record does stand as 1 draw and 3 defeats against English opposition. So they failed to pick up a win in 4 outings. In terms of how they fared this season, just across their last 10 matches, the Austrian side won 6 and drawn 3. And then they've only improved. And then 16 matches in European competition, they have won 11 and drawn 4 as well. Arguably, so they are the second big. Well, they were seeded second in our group, so you'd anticipate this to be. But we know how funny football can be at certain moments. They will be Liverpool's. You anticipate to be Liverpool's biggest test, so we can get a 3 points against the Austrian side this evening. It'd be extremely, extremely helpful in terms of our aspirations of getting top spot in the European group as well. I'm just having a quick look in terms of when I was mentioning the players to keep an eye on, chat as well. Is it Robert Zuch scored twice and assisted once in LASK's playoff success, meaning that his last 9 goals have all come at home. So that is Robert Zuch. Yeah, so they're number 10. Apologies, pronunciation, chat, Christ. So yeah, big up there. Big up there, Bob. He's mentioned Grav and Doak. Full debuts. Love it. Happy days, mate. I'm so excited to see these two lads. Gravenberch is still a young lad. I think apologies, I'm wrong, chap, but I think he's still younger. I think he's 21, 22 years old. I think he's Ryan Gravenberch as well. He's been around the block for a very long time, given his young age at the in Ajax as well. Obviously winning 3 Eredivisie titles at such a young age, and obviously that exposure in European competition has really helped his development, and hence why he got that big money move to Bayern Munich anyway. Didn't quite work out, but hopefully, and I know it will work out for Liverpool given the qualities he does possess. I think 2 brothers may be playing against each other are Jack, Nigel. Yes, they will be McAllister and McAllister's brother. I've completely forgot his first name. Apologies on that, but that will be when we do play the other side in the competition. That will be Royal Union Saint Grad. So that will, of course, be the Belgium side. That is Nigel as well. Big up there, mate. So that's one to keep an eye on. We know what the interviews and all the build-up will all be about. It'll be about those two, and rightly so. It's quite funny when that happens in football anyway. It's no one cared when it was Gary Neville or Phil Neville anyway. But it will be interesting to say the least anyway. So we will be playing. So Liverpool, in terms of what's our next European game after this, that will be at home against Royal Union. That will be on the 5th of October as well. So that's one to keep an eye on, Nigel. So big up there. If memory serves, Kelly played the entire FA Cup campaign then. Ali played the final. Unfair, but you got to play your strongest team to get us the trophy. Fair. 100% there, Bob. And I probably agree, mate. And I think Jürgen, as you said, mate, very similar what we done in the FA Cup. So if he's fit, Ali, then I think we would anticipate if we did get to the final. Got to start winning tonight. That's the most important thing. Try not look too far ahead. I know it's so difficult when you're a football fan. You anticipate, like especially the form Liverpool have been in recent weeks. It's been absolutely tremendous. Just picking up wins, like we used to. I tell you what, chat, probably just completely out of Jürgen's getting interviewed here, and he's got some like the training wear, like it's purple. It's not too bad that. I'm anticipating. In terms of Liverpool's marketing team, really, they've done a cracking job on that, really, in terms of, and obviously the design point of view from Nike. I'll tell you what, that will sell out quite a fair bit. Probably be extremely difficult to get hold of, chat. If you're watching the game, let us know your thoughts on that in terms of Jürgen's getting interviewed here. I'm a fan of that. I like that. But in terms, if Kelly plays well in the campaign, he should go all the way to the final. That's from Panov. Would hope so. Is Bobby Clark on the bench? Great question there, Bob. Let's have a quick look. Apologies there, chat. I should have rattled off the substitutions. But for Liverpool, in terms on the bench, as Bob said, Alisson, Diogo Jota, Cody Gakpo, Gomez, Curtis Jones, McAllister, Matip, Kwanzaa, Robinson, Salah, and Dominic Szoboszlai as well. So, as we know, with the players missing this evening, are the 2 main ones. Apologies, Jazz. It is Trent and Thiago Alcantara. Thiago's still out with a hip injury, and Trent with, of course, that muscular injury as well. And they're just getting up Gravenberch's statistics as a player already. 103 Ajax appearances and that 12 Ajax goals. So he's played 137 senior games. So for a player such at still a young age, that's still extremely a lot of minutes anyway, I tell you that. As well, big up if Kelly please read that one there. So Bobby isn't made unlucky for the young lads. I'm pretty sure potentially could be in a couple of weeks. Never know. I don't want to make the comparison because it is not fair. But when Bukayo Saka was 18-19, he broke into the Europa League as well. Big up there, Zane. Yeah, every player, like if you think about Steven Gerrard as well, obviously a young Robbie Fowler, a young Ian Rush, the legendary players for our football club. Of course, the ones that have gone on with those lads, and obviously Carragher as well, wasn't always plain sailing when Carragher broke into the starting 11. Certain youngsters develop a lot quicker than a lot of them. But if Benzo, as we said at the top of the show, he seems to have the right mentality, and first and foremost, you've got to have the quality as well, though, chat, and as he alluded to there, Zayn Saka, when he was young, he'd come into that Arsenal side, and he's never really looked back anyway, and he obviously getting his first Champions League goal last night, which was massive for the lads. I think we'd all love Saka in a couple of years. If Salah was to retire, I'd say it'd be top on my list. Apologies any Arsenal fans that watch him, but I know he'd cost probably about 150, 200 million. But with that saying as well, though, chat, we've got our little magicians, got our Scottish magician. It just depends how well and how quickly he can develop as well. As we all know, we're going to give Benzo time, especially when he's learning. I think Harvey Elliott did an interview this week, chat. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. I think it was on Liverpool's website. Mods, if you can try and drop that in for us. Like, Elliott just speaking yet again about his willingness and hoping to keep Salah at the football club. He'll do his best as he possibly can. But he just said how much of a joy it was to train with the best right winger in world football. He says it's special, and it's what that does to the young lads. Even Gravenberch coming in now, learning off. Well, I'd say learning off Thiago, but Thiago's injured half of the time most weeks. But it's all about that. It's when you're at a club as big as Liverpool, like the likes of City as well, United of old, not United currently, but when you are in a squad that is competing at the elite level week after week, it's just, as a youngster, just, even if you're not playing a lot of minutes, just being there, being in the vicinity, learning off them in terms of characteristics, how they handle themselves, the big players, the personalities, how they speak to people as well. It's all just little things that do elevate a young player's career and just really gives them great insight, really, in terms of their future development as well. And of course, if they can even learn half of what Salah's doing at this moment in time, then they'll go a long way at the football club anyway. Is McConnell on the back? No. No. Come on, lads. All right there, Paul. How are we, lad? How are we? Virgil's in the purple kit. Are we actually in the purple kit? I haven't got that one, chat, so apologies. I tell you what, it's have you got that, chat? It's a bit of a mad one. It looks better in person, I'll tell you that now. Pick up there, Paul. Should you play Salah first, mate? Paul, I'd say yes, but what was it, last year or the year before? It was that season where we absolutely blitzed it in one of the group stages of the Champions League. It was that year when Jota got injured when we played. Wasn't a Nottingham Champions League group stage game, but it more or less meant nothing because we'd come top of that group. It was one of the years where Jota got injured, and then we paid the price for that for a couple of months after that game. And you look at Jota now in the last 6 months, he's come back to a bit of form now as well. But when he got that injury, he was in such great form. So for that, Paul, we'd love to see Salah playing, mate. Pretty sure Salah will be biting at the bit, wanting to get even more goals for Liverpool. But sometimes you just got to say to him, oh, like, just chill. Like, even though we all know he's such a physical athlete, he'll probably be sound to play week after week, but we've just got to be sensible, mate. We've got to be sensible in terms of obviously prioritising the Premier League, but it's why you'd have such a big squad as well, getting these young. That's why you hopefully in the next 12, 24 months, Liverpool do go on to even building on the quality that we've currently got as well. But yeah, it'd be interesting, no, mate. Paul will certainly come on in the second half, especially if it's not going as we'd had planned this evening. Paul's gone with a 3-0 win to Liverpool, hopefully, mate. How are we, Alan? Get in, lad. Looking good. Nice one, lad. Happy days. Hope you're well, Alan, anyway. Hope you've had a good week and appreciate everyone tuning in. Pick up there, Mark. Where have you been, lad? Obviously, hope you had a good day, Mark. Every single one of you. If you haven't already dropped a like on the video, massively helps out chat as well. And yes, we are fastly approaching kickoff. We're 9 minutes away. And as I say, chat, if you want to sync the commentary up, you're very welcome to. Just pause the YouTube video, sync it up with the timer at the bottom of the screen, as you can see there, just below me. and then just sync it up. We'll be more or less spot on anyway, and then that's if you want to listen to me, to my dulcet tones. I try my best anyway. I enjoy it, and I do get carried away like all of us as well when we're watching the Reds. That's what it's all about. But how are we? Mark's gone with a 4-1 win to Liverpool. Happy days. Mo can smash West Ham. Hopefully, Mark. Hopefully. Fancy an Endo masterclass today. Bob, well, Endo's the interesting one though, mate, in chat. We want to be seeing a lot more of him. Because, obviously, since he's coming from Germany, obviously he's played, what? Was he played like 20, 30 minutes in a Liverpool shirt? Even that game where he played against Newcastle, I know everyone was jumping on his back, really, saying he had a bad performance. But I think he'd done as well as he could, considering that we had Van Dijk sent off. It's always difficult, and it's still mad that we actually won that game, chat, with 10 men. But I think he was just trying to do too much in that game, considering that he was trying to cover too much space even. But I think Endo, as Bob said there, hopefully tonight he can. Him and Gravenberch are the two main senior players alongside the likes of course, Virgil van Dijk. But you'd have to pick them, and even Ibu you'd class now as a massive senior figure in this Liverpool squad, even with all the kids. Even though he's still a young lad himself. But considering, especially when you play a Champions League final, and considering that's still, that to me, in years, is probably one of my most favourite. I know, regardless of the result, but that Ibu performance in that final, in that Champions League against Real Madrid, was remarkable. Like, how many counter-attacks did he just single-handedly just defend on his own on the halfway line? And the one time the whole defence switched off, and Ibu switched off as well, was, of course, the goal, but hence his football. That is the beautiful game that we all love and hate at certain moments as well. Ben Doak to score, chat. Chat, what are we saying? Ben Doak, first goal scored it all. I'll tell you what, if you can I'd say put 10p on it for him to score it anyway, but it's all about just going out there, not, hopefully, chat, we're not. It's always difficult when you do come up against a lesser opposition, and this lesser opposition could absolutely wallop us tonight. But it's just about being controlled, controlling games, and even for the players that aren't first-team regulars in the squad, it's about them wanting to break into that Premier League side, and it's just, if you look at Gravenberch, if he puts in a good performance, Ben Doak, of course, he's not gonna knock Salah out of the starting 11 berth anyway, but he's certainly gonna be knocking on Jurgen's door to say, boss, I've done well in Europe, give me a chance in the Premier League, and yeah, just looking, players are in the tunnel, chat, and what an experience for LASK, and what it's gonna do for the LASK fans as well. Obviously, the Austrian side to be absolutely buzzing, and this is what it's all about. I think we're so used to, as a football club, like you look at Newcastle back into the Champions League last night, getting a very hard-earned draw and a point. I think that was a massive point for example. Anyway, Milan should have run away with that, but obviously 20 years since they've last been in the Champions League, but we've, as a football club, won it 6 times, won this competition 3 times as well. So it's in our DNA, and this is what it's all about. Teams will be wanting to get Liverpool as a scalp, really. They want to be wanting to get Liverpool a win over Liverpool. That means so much, not just in European competition, but in terms of going into their season in their domestic league as well, and wanting to push on. It can very much steer ahead a good campaign for them domestically as well. But Liverpool got a job to do here, chat, and hopefully we can do it correctly. I'm very surprised that we haven't gone in our red kit, chat. I don't know, just probably, I was shocking in art anyway, like the primary colours and all that, but there's probably a reason why we're playing in the purple one. Probably contractually as well, like in terms of the contract when we sign with Nike, you have to probably play a minimum of like certain games in a season. But I couldn't have seen any reason why Liverpool didn't go in the red kit. But we are here. We are in the purple kit. Can you think of a side that plays in purple, chat? I'm thinking of Fiorentina. Who else? Chat, get your purple teams in terms of that playing a purple kit. I think Fiorentina is probably the biggest, when you say, chat, as their main colour. Big up there, Duncan. How are we, mate? Hope you're well. Virgil scores first. Hopefully that is the case, Paul. Hopefully, lad. Players are just on the halfway line now, going through the Europa League music. Whoa! Whoa! What a banger. Not quite the Champions League music, though. But we're in the competition. We want to be winning this competition anyway. As I always say in the channel, chat, if we seen Liverpool down the road at 5-a-side and our players, and there was there was a little medal on show, you want Liverpool to win. Any competition that we play in, we want Liverpool to win. And I'm excited to see Darwin and Nunes as well, though, chat. Come on. Come on, the Reds. But yeah, it looks like they're playing the Austrian side, a 3-4-3 formation. Let's have a little look at Liverpool. If TNT, I have to stop calling them BT. It's TNT Sports now in the UK. And did you see that article this week, chat? Apparently, supposedly, the football in the UK, like if anyone that watches football in the UK, there's meant to be a 25% jump in terms of the televised games, and I think it's going to be starting at like 6:30 or something on a Sunday night. Even though we still have the 3 PM blackout for the football as well. Of course, because it's still a legal law. Come on, Virgil. Don't get sent off tonight. That'd be a great start. PSV, top of the Dutch league so far. Big up there, Duncan. I tell you what. Considering they've lost Xavi Simons last season, they've lost Gakpo over the last 2 years, and they kept all that young lad, didn't they, though, chat? The young right winger. Was it Brentford tried to get him, or a couple of Premier League teams for PSV? But certainly, you've started tremendously there, Duncan, as you say, mate. I love watching. If I do see highlights or see them on TNT Sports, I'll watch them anyway through the week. It's always a good game. Oh yes, take a moment of silence. Thoughts go to everyone affected in Morocco and Libya. Well, Liverpool. Yeah, Duncan. Kick off literally in the next probably 10 seconds. Harvey Elliott's on the halfway line, chat. As I said, chat, if you are ahead, please don't spoil it for chat or me. Just wait until I've reacted for it, because I know some of you might be ahead. But if you want to sync up the commentary this evening, you can do by just the timer below me. Pausing the YouTube video, try and sync it up to obviously what you've got this evening, and hopefully Liverpool can get all 3 points this evening. Come on, Liverpool in the purple, shooting from right to left, and LASK in the white kit from left to right. Ebu, straight diagonal to start the game. Can win the Reds. Come on, Paul. Man, Gravenberg's got after he. Took out there, chat. Yeah, LASK at this, well, minute into the game, chat. Extremely high with their press and the intensity, really. It's not really allowing Liverpool any space to get out from the back. Well read by Virgil. Gravenberch trying to play that ball through the legs of the last central midfielder. And that's going to be the first corner of the game to the home side. Really started well. High intense pressure, as you would anticipate, especially from a European side. Ball in, cleared at the front post by Kostas Tsimikas. So I think that's went out for his second goal, second corner kick. Ball back in now for LASK. Cleared to the edge of the box. Can Liverpool bring that down? No. Cleared it all the way for a throw in. Good 35 yards away from our goal down that left hand channel. Searching throw there. Reboot. Read that well. Another throw in. Yeah, 22 people in here this evening, chat. If you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Drop a like on the video. Massively just help out the stream. Stefan Bajcetic. Big searching ball through the middle. Darwin Núñez is on. Oh, I was going to say he pounced on that, but he's absolutely whacked it into the stands. First couple of touches for the Uruguayan. Couldn't quite get his foot over the ball. I think he needed to bring that ball in a bit more closer. So went a bit too wide on his first couple of touches. Darwin. And go again. Virgil. As we said before kickoff, we anticipated Bajcetic. We were wondering whether he'd go into that inverted role, but it's looking like he is vacating that right back spot at this moment in time. He's playing. Ball forward for Liverpool. Elliott. Ben Doak just hasn't yet had his first touches of the ball. But as we approach the 4th minute mark here, chat, Liverpool just really need to get their foot on the ball, really, and just trying to dictate a bit of the flow of the game. Oh, it's a shocking ball by Lucho Diaz, because Kostas was on the overlap down that left-hand flank. Really poor ball by the Greek scouser. Gravenberch to Lucho Diaz. Virgil, will he produce one of those diagonal searching balls? He's just had a little words with, I think it was one of Liverpool's attackers. He was just telling a couple of lads up front, just try and make that run. Gravenberch picking up the ball, centre, 25 yards out. Is that going to be a corner to Liverpool? It is. Very promising for Liverpool. Gravenberch picking that ball up with acres of space. Good 30, 25 yards from goal. Drove on with it. Could have driven a bit more deeper into the last half, but tried to play that through ball, and Liverpool have got a corner from that. Kostas, first corner for Liverpool, ball in. Virgil wins it. Couldn't quite get that second touch in the penalty area, did Liverpool. Oh, thought Bajcetic was going to lose on the halfway line. Good press from the LASK forward. And Aston Villa getting beat, chat. They're getting beat by, is that, who are they playing, chat? It says Leg. So I'm guessing that's is that Liga Warsaw or something? Let's have a quick look. So, chat, as you can see, if you want to sync up the commentary this evening, you can do. Timer is just below me there. Liverpool growing into this game ever so slightly. Bajcetic, excellent ball to find Lucho Diaz down that left-hand flank. The Colombian, can he get past a couple of defenders? No. He's played that ball back to Kostas Tsimikas. The overlapping runs, created a bit of space. He's wanting the outside ball. Kostas has kept that shape out wide. Want to play Virgil now. Tell you what. Ibu, Virgil stepping in quite deep into the last half as well. Just goes to show the sheer control at this moment in time Liverpool do have. I tell you what, Harvey Elliott's got a great opportunity. He's found Doak. Can the young lads? He's gone with a sensible ball back out to Virgil. Elliott. Very good understanding between those two youngsters so far in this game. Him and Doak linking up extremely well. It was a poor ball by Lucho Diaz there. Just needed that ball on the ground, and there was an overlapping run from Kostas. But Liverpool still got it. Ben Doak to Elliott. Oh. Unlucky there, lads. Sloppy from Liverpool, and that's going to be a foul. Unlucky. Foul by Ben Doak. Didn't really help him with that ball straight to him. It's a clever foul. You need to be making that. Especially in Europe anyway. You don't want to be getting this on the counter-attack. There was a couple of Liverpool's defenders a bit. Speaking of Aston Villa, you just scored their equaliser. Duran scoring on the 6th minute for Aston Villa. Lucho winning that. He's done well. Luis Diaz. What a run, mate. Oh, can that be Can you keep that in? Bajcetic, let that run for a throw-in for Liverpool. Interesting though, chat. Bajcetic at right back this evening. I know we've got to do it really due to obviously the injury to Trent, and sensible by Liverpool that we're just resting Joe Gomez. Considering there was an opportunity there for Ben Doak. Elliott made a tremendous run through the middle. Come on, Paul. Hopefully, mate. Paul, have you got a Virgil header on the books, lad? I'll say, hopefully, mate, but Elliott now. Liverpool just dictating the tempo of this game, as you would anticipate. But you've got to be clever, really. Just control the game. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't break shape. Just wait and be patient. And those spaces will eventually open up for Liverpool this evening. Is that going to be a throw-in for Liverpool? Or does the referee give a free kick there? I felt it was a free kick, but the referee's gone with the latter. Darwin Núñez. Where did he come from, Reds? Darwin Núñez. Virgil, ball over the top. Unlucky there, lad. Yeah, is it Warsaw? Thought it was, yeah, Mark. Nice one, mate. Yeah, so going away. It's difficult ground to go, really. Got plenty of European pedigree. Obviously, Aston Villa winning the Champions League, as we know, a very long time ago. But they've got the master in Unai Emery. You'd anticipate Villa to win that competition, given who's their manager, Ibu, heading that all the way back to Kelleher. There's enough power on that. Kostas now. Tell you what, move referee. Gravenberch, lovely find out to find Darwin. Ball outside to Ben Doak. Oh, he's got past one. Ball. Oh, he's done extremely well, Ben Doak. It's gone out for a corner. But really good bit of burst of pace down that right-hand side. Really got the last left-back completely off balance, really. Certainly didn't expect it. But, as we know, Ben Doak, it's more or less one of his trademark moves. Ball in now for Liverpool. It's just hit a LASK head straight again. Elliott back out to Costas now. Got to be a good delivery into the penalty area. It is. And I tell you what, it's excellent defending by the Austrian side there. Putting it out for yet again another corner kick. And who was it there? Who was that? Got rid of it. Number 5 for LASK. Because Virgil van Dijk would have capitalised and made that 1-0 to Liverpool. Oh, happy days there, Paul. Come on, lads. Come on, Big Virg. Certainly getting a lot of headers, Paul. That's the main thing. Ball in. Yet again. Delivery so far this evening, not being on the money. Oh, and that's shocking by Elliott. LASK on the counter-attack. It's a 3v4. But Liverpool recovered that extremely well. But it's poor decision-making from LASK on that counter-attack. They had a couple of bodies flying forward, but just kept hold of the ball far too long. And oh, they've got it in the penalty area. It's at the mid-corner. And it will be. Virgil van Dijk had to stretch in the 6-yard box there. Renner putting a lovely, delicious ball into the penalty area. And they're big lads up front. Let's have a little look at this replay. Ziyech, obviously the top goal scorer this season. Zulich. Yeah, that's what we call him. Zulich. Pivoted really well on his left foot there. Ball to the edge of the box for LASK. Liverpool! And that's 1-0 to LASK. A tremendous strike. Thunderbolt. An absolute rocket. There was no stopping that, but it was poor by Liverpool. But I don't want to take anything away from that strike. Poor defending on the edge of the box, but I tell you what, the quality on that execution. Whoo-hoo. Just one of them. Just diagonaled his right boot through it. Kelleher. It was quite close to Kelleher, but I think he was unsighted. But yeah, I don't want to take too much away from that strike. What a hit, son. What a hit. One touch. Bang. Oh, yeah. That's absolutely naughty. That's probably going to be goal of the night tonight, chat. No stopping that. Even if you put Allison and Kelleher in between the sticks. Tell you what, Flecker. Been quite dangerous so far. But game on, chat. Game on. 15 minutes into this game. Now it's all about Liverpool. What have we got to answer for that? Ben Doak now breaking into the penalty area. Can he get a shot away? He's got away. Oh, what a ball into the box. And Darwin Núñez. He's absolutely, I'd say he'd be furious. I would be. He's done absolutely everything you anticipate as a winger. Put that ball to the back stick. And Darwin Núñez should be anticipating that. Would have been should have been a simple tap-in at the far post, but no one read it. But so far, in terms of the attackers, chat, Ben Doak's looked a better at the free, really. Yeah, big up there, Paul. Good to see you, mate. We do need to sharpen up, mate. We've controlled the game, but that's football, mate, as we know. Fair play to LASK. They capitalised on their first real proper opportunity within the game, and what a strike that was. Just oh, ball went to Kelly there, chat, and it looked like he was about to fall over. I tell you what, we look extremely disjointed down that right-hand side. Ryan Gravenberch, lovely first initial touch. Trying to find, oh, unlucky there. But that was an excellent first touch by Ryan Gravenberch. I haven't seen a Liverpool midfielder do that prior to this season when we got Szoboszlai, but just the way he opened up his body, excellent touch. Put it 5 yards in front of him and just opens up the pitch so much. But he was just unlucky on that final delivery there. Should have really put Lucho Diaz through on goal. Diaz is going to get that. Poor delivery again. Ryan Gravenberch on the edge of the box. Give and go. Ryan Gravenberch. Oh. Tell you what, he's getting a lot more of the football, the Dutch lad. So good with the ball at his feet. You can tell he's played for Ajax. Oh, what a lovely ball by Elliott. I tell you what a lovely ball, but unlucky from the Benzo there. Failed to put that ball into the penalty area, but... Chat, what are you saying as we approach the 20th minute mark? Yeah, big up there, record. Good goal, to be fair. Don't think Ali would have saved that, even seeing the angles. 100%, mate. Yeah, it was, as I said, when I reacted to the goal, I didn't want to take too much of it because it was a cracking strike, mate. Wasn't it? But Liverpool have got to react, and they've got to react extremely quick. As we know, in European competition. Tell you what, and Gravenberch getting a bit more of the ball, but I tell you what though, chat, and that's what, not to pick Endo out, but I am done in all honesty, because I haven't really noticed him, in all honesty, chat. And that's probably a bad thing. He's not really impacted the game so far, compared to when you look at RB Elliott and Ryan Gravenberch. I get he's got a job to do and try and just stop the fires from happening, really, but at this moment in time, watch him score an absolute banger now, Endo, to shut me up. Come on, the Reds. Ball into the penalty area. Darwin! Oh. Lovely ball by Elliott. A good search and 25-yard diagonal ball into the penalty area. And Darwin Núñez just couldn't quite get that header, at least on target. Would have anticipated that, at least, to get it on target from there. Didn't really need to do much, Núñez. Just need to put that on target, because the speed of that ball was already generated by Elliott's pass. Just needs to just angle that in to the bottom corner. Núñez. Come on, Liverpool. Big up there, Jen. Good to see you. Hope you had a lovely week as well, Paul. The absolute legends, every single one of yous. And let us know your thoughts on the first opening 20 minutes of this game so far. Diaz, come on, lads. Yeah, he fell on the ball. It was... Has referee given him obstruction there, or handball? Is he? Yeah, I think he gave both. It's one of them where Diaz fell on the ball and the ball was obstructed. Oh, that's better from Liverpool. The press, that hasn't been there so far, 20 minutes in. But much better by Liverpool. But now, the problems will be, when you do press, you're much more susceptible to getting hit on the counter-attack. But Liverpool have won that back with that press. The press. Haven't done much with it since we've won it. Virgil. Lovely ball to find Endo. Little give and go. Now Endo's out of position now. That's poor by LASK. It's just about being patient here, chat. Even what we 20 minutes in. I think the intensity for LASK so far might be completely wrong, but looking at that last 2 minute spell for the Austrian side, they look very fatigued so far. We're only 20 minutes in. They're probably accustomed to having a lot more of possession, and they're not quite used to chasing this much of the ball within a game. Ball over the top. Darwin Núñez. Needs a bit of support there. Oh, Ben Doak. Endo. Oh, it's a poor touch by Endo on the edge of the box. Costas has won that back extremely well. Costas. Oh. Dragged that wide. What are we saying, chat? We're not happy. Of course we're not. But there's been good moments within this game so far. But yeah, just far too sloppy in the key moments and the key areas. Even when Ben Doak and a couple of lads up front were getting the ball into the right areas, just lacking that real execution, the killer pass really. Yeah, 1-0 down. Don't think it looked too bad though at the minute, Mark. At the moment, mate, not too bad, but we've been here before, lad, haven't we? And chat. Early days, Paul. Yes. Yeah. It is early doors, though, chat, with Endo, but you'd think with his seniority within this squad and given his exploits for Stuttgart as well and the competition itself, you'd think that he'd be rubber stamping as in terms of making this number 6 spot and being a big senior figure in this squad a bit more, but it's been extremely quiet so far. But that can all change. Ball in. Cleared again. Set pieces to Liverpool. As we get halfway through the first half. Not been good enough. It's extremely difficult when we're so accustomed to seeing the likes of Szoboszlai, Trent whipping naughty balls into the penalty area. And obviously our attackers getting on the end of it, like going, oh, that's not too bad of a ball. Liverpool just need to reset now. Everyone get back into positions off that corner. Lack of movement so far, chat. I don't know. There's no thoughts on that. Even Kelly, he's literally sat on the ball here and there's literally next to no movement ahead of him, really, which is extremely disappointing. I get LASK. Is that Frankfurt 1? Is that Aberdeen 1? In terms of Group G. I think that is. No change of Villa. Nice one for that, Mark. Not happy, but not worried at this moment in time. 100% there, panel. And chat, what always we do? Last couple of watch-alongs. I even said it when we were playing Newcastle. I said, keep on believing, Reds, as well. Even, was it last week's game as well? Liverpool have got into a habit in recent weeks where we digging deep. We always probably 9 times out of 10 we concede first, which is not the best thing to do. But the mentality of these players in recent weeks has been that of digging deep, turn around the result. Jen, it is Lucho Diaz, Darwin Núñez through the middle, and obviously young Ben Doak on the right-hand side. I think Ben Doak's probably... Chat, let us know who's been your favourite forward so far. For me, it's been Ben Doak. He's put some tremendous little balls into the penalty area, but just no one really capitalising on it for a Liverpool point of view. Darwin coming back. I'd say tracking back well, but he just give away a free kick on the halfway line. Chaotic Núñez. That's what he certainly is. About 20 minutes left in this first half, chat. Drop a like on the video as well, Reds. If you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. On the road to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Obviously, we've got, we've just recently hit 10,000 followers on Facebook. So, really do appreciate everyone for continued support on all the socials. There will be a post-match as well. Hopefully, it should be this evening as well, chat. Try and get Kev and Niall and a couple of lads on. And I'll drop the link into the chat as well. this evening, so you can jump on, have your say. Nunes is free in the box here. Nunes. The ball, it brings the ball down extremely well, and then fair play to the last centre half, but should have brought that down with one touch and then just at least got a shot away, but he left it with far too much time, considering it wasn't the best first touch anyway. I can grab him back. Endo again. Oh, you know me, chat. We know most of us chats. We don't want to be picking out players, but come on, Endo, lad. Come on. You're playing for Liverpool. I get none of, and even we've seen Virgil van Dijk and a lot of players for Liverpool have bad performances, especially over the last 12 months, but come on, lad. Push through this and show everyone what qualities you have got. Because he has got qualities. Just at this moment in time, we're not quite seeing them. Lovely ball there by Endo. Play the ball through. Darwin Núñez needs to get his head up. First time. Ryan Gravenberch. Endo! Oh, that would have shut me up. It's been deflected. Bicetic down the right-hand side. Can he shift it onto his right? He's done extremely well, the Spaniard. Ah, referee. Literally had his boot taken off him. Literally stamped on him. Or stamped on the back of his calf. How is that not a foul? Oh, behave, McManaman. Come on, the Reds. Jostled on second half, Paul. And I think was it Bob at the top of the show, chat? We've got, obviously, for anyone just tuning in, substitutions for Liverpool. We've been looking like we might need them in the second half. So we've got Jota, got Gakpo, got Curtis Jones as well, McAllister, Kwanzaa, Robinson, Salah, and we got Szoboszlai as well. But ideally, we don't really want to be bringing those players on. But if needs be, might have to. So in terms of Rennes beating Maccabi Haifa, and they're in here. I tell you what, Virgil's done extremely well there. And Flecker was in again. What's Klopp having a word with here? Is he saying he was offside? Let's have a little look at this. Oh. There was a coming together from Ibu and Flecker just flicked Ibu. But referee was having none of it. Ball in. That's gone for a goal kick for Liverpool. But in terms of the scores on the doors around Europe, chat, Leverkusen are winning 2-0 against Hacken. Panathinaikos 0, Villarreal 0, Karabag 0, Molde 0. Rennes, Maccabi Haifa, Rennes are winning 1-0. Our group game currently, Toulouse, Royal Antwerp, or Royal Union, sorry. It's another bloody Belgium side. Royal Union still 0-0 against Toulouse. And Servette versus Slavia Prague is still 0-0. And Roma 0-0 against Trabzonspor. I think that's Sheriff as well. Still 0-0 in their game. Back to this game, chat. Lucho Diaz on the counter-attack. Liverpool have got a promising opportunity here. Darwin Núñez done extremely well here. Get your head up, son. Come on. Costas! Handball. They're appealing Liverpool for handball, but we play on there, Reds. Be interesting to see from a second replay whether that did strike the last centre-half's hand. I think it might have, but we'll find out. Ben Doak now. Oh, unlucky there, Ben. Endo's won that back. There's been no suggestion of the appeal in Liverpool. I don't think we're getting that. I think the check's been already done. Let's have a little look at this. I'm guessing, are we going to get a replay, TNT? Let's have a little look at this. Núñez down the left. Costas, ball in. Oh, yeah, yeah. The goalkeeper played it onto one of the centre-half's hands, but it couldn't have done nothing about it. The last defender wasn't in an unnatural position. Oh, Villa have gone 2-1 down here, chat. Yeah, so all those results currently were in Europa League. Rennes have gone 2-0 up as well against Maccabi Haifa. That's a big result for them. Let's have a little look in the Europa League conference. Yeah, Fiorentina winning 2-1 against Genk away. Yeah. Is that Liège? Yeah. 2-1 down, Villa. What are we saying so far, chat? 31 minutes on the clock. Not been good enough, in all honesty, though. Given the quality so far Liverpool do have on the pitch, I would have anticipated a bit more of a better performance from our lads, if I'm being honest. So it's going to be a foul off the ball. Referee said play on. LASK. Tell you what. He kept that in. It's gone on for a goal kick. But it's just all about concentration as well, though, chat. Concentration levels at this elite level in European competition, whether that be Conference, Europa, Champions League, European campaigns, you need to be 100% concentrated because, like it was with their goal, Liverpool's so slow. If anyone just tuning in, Liverpool conceding off a corner. It was a diagonal ball out to the edge of the penalty area. And Flecker with a delicious, well-driven strike into the bottom left corner. Kelleher, and as chat said, even if that was Alisson, I don't anticipate any of us seeing Ali save that. Diaz, come on, ref, he's all over him. Endo. And Gravenberch. He's kept it in. Lucho's jumped out of that tackle. Jovic. He's given away a foul there. It's not that Jovic that we know. Obviously the former Montenegro striker. Where's he playing now? I think he's playing... Is he still playing for Fiorentina? I think he moved to Fiorentina. Might be some other team now anyway, but it's not that fella. Number 18 for LASK. Our fitness will see us through this. Hopefully, Mark. Fingers crossed, mate. As I said, was it 20 minutes in? Looked like you were tired and really. Big up there, Brian. How are we, mate? Yeah, this 11 will never be played together, so I kind of expected it. We can come back and win it. 100% there, Brian. Hope you had a good week, mate. Can I get my bloody words out today, lad? Chat. Hope you will, Bri. And as Paul said, at half time, I'd bring on 1 or 2 more senior players. Yeah, I think that might be the plan, mate. If we can hopefully get a goal just in the next 5 minutes anyway. Just settle a bit more the nerves. But it's good to see the Liverpool, more the senior lads on the halfway line. But I think they're more bothered about watching the game than actually doing a couple of the warm-ups. So yeah, it's a great run by Benzo. He somehow got a corner out of that, out of absolutely nothing. He's done really well, young lad. Big up there, Paul. You never walk alone, lad. Come on, the Reds. 10 minutes before half time. Not too bad, Panov, is it? It's worth a couple of bob, that bench. Especially if the Saudi clubs wanting to buy a couple of them as well. Well, they sell that bench to the Saudis for about 1 billion. Ball in, Van Dijk! Oh, is that in? What a save by the goalkeeper. He's absolutely clawed that out. I thought, is it what a save or what a miss? What are we saying, chat? Nunes should be putting that in the back of the net. Are they checking it? Oh no, I think the referee was just... I want to be seeing that replay. But what a... Van Dijk. Paul, you there. Was it Paul? You nearly got your Van Dijk header there, mate. Would have been a Van Dijk assist. But let's have a little look at this. Van Dijk rises at the back post. He wins it, headers it into the ground. Oh. I want to say what a great save, because didn't anticipate that the goalkeeper to save that. Nunes point blank at him, the goalkeeper. Yeah, it was a brilliant save though, chat. You can probably critique it and say Nunes from that far out or that close to the goalkeeper. Oh yeah, what a save, chat. What I'm saying that. What are we saying, chat? It was close, Panov, by that goalkeeper mark. Tell you what an absolute worldie of a save. But come on, Darwin, get another chance. Bury it, lad. Doak ain't going anywhere near. Yeah. Nah, Salah for Doak, Jota for Nunes, and Diaz Jones on for Endo. That's Paul's substitutions. Save Darwin only had one place dead. True there, but true. Another game tonight, chat, which if you're watching it, Brighton versus AK Athens. That's a 8:15 tonight, and then you've got West Ham at home against TSC. Sounds like a bank, doesn't it? That's the beauty of European football. You do get it. You are exposed to a couple of teams that you're not really accustomed to seeing on a regular cadence in European campaign. But that's what it's all about. Teams, especially teams that have like worked the backside off. Oh, unlucky Ben. The young lads, behave. Ben's out telling them to get up. But he's unlucky there. Just looking at this goal from LASK. If you want to critique Liverpool, far too slow, but in terms of the strike, naughty. Probably going to be goal of the night in Europe this evening. What a save. Stam will get it. Jen, that's it, mate. Next chance he gets, Jack. Come on. Believe. And absolutely Betty. Because we know he can do that. Because look at that Newcastle game. What was it? 2 shot? About 2 big opportunities and absolutely blasted it in. But what a tremendous save. Yeah, 6 minutes to go in this first half, chat. Liverpool 1-0 down against the Austrian side, who, at this moment in time, prior to kick-off, when they've played against English opposition, they have drawn once and lost 3 against any potential English sides in the competition. Oh, behave, ref. Unlucky there, Ebu. It'd be interesting to see what he was arguing about. What was he arguing about? Virgil even come over, but... Keep your head there, Ebu, lads. Oh, LASK, get in here. Away. Get in. Just about over, so if you've got Ebu booking tonight, chat, there's the booking for Ebu. Silly. I want to be seeing the replay. I want to know what you actually fuming about. It was one of them, Chester, when... Referee! There we go. LASK. Who was that there? Number 24. Havel. Much more of an easy name to pronounce. Havel getting a yellow card there for LASK. Yeah, it was just absolutely gone through Lewis. Stefan Baccetic there. Deserved booking. So is that 3 bookings so far, chat? Tell you what, milliseconds. Aye. Nice one there, Mark. 2-2 to the Villa. Oh! Quick throw in here by LASK. Good defending by Stefan. Diaz. Ryan Gravenberch. He's drawn the foul there, and that's what Gravenberch is saying. He's stopped a potential counter-attack there, Reds. Very surprised he's not found. But that's what happens when any referee starts getting the cards out now. Any booking, any of that to the referee, you're going to get booked. And that's for Liverpool and LASK anyway, but setting the precedent, really, the referee, when they start dishing out the cards, as they have done in the last 5 minutes. So, 3 minutes here, chat, plus added time. Probably added time for this first half probably will be no more than probably 2 minutes, I'd say. Yeah. Commentary just said 11 of the last 14 games Liverpool have won. So, if we can remember, Digne has scored for Aston Villa 2-0. Oh, it's a booking for Stefan, man. Of course. Oh. So, Stefan booking. He didn't have to make that shot. Was it Renner? He was going absolutely nowhere down that left-hand flank. But it's a youngster tackle, to say the least, that chat. Lacking a lot of experience there, Stefan, but that's what it's all about. Picking up these bookings. It's all done to serve well. And Costas has put that free kick out for the corner. Come on, Liverpool. Don't be doing what we've done on the goal that we conceded. Switch on. So I tell you, if that ball gets drilled to the edge of the box again, and there's no Liverpool player in the vicinity, I tell you what, there's about 4 of them on the edge of the box here for LASK. They're all gonna run into the penalty area here, chat. Certainly at a corner set piece that they've been practicing all week. Kelleher's clawed at that. He's got it away. Counter now for Liverpool. Come on. Get your head up, Costas. Play it. Oh. Costas. He's literally, all he's got to do is play that ball forward there, chat. And then it's literally a 4-on-2 for Liverpool on a potential counter-attack on the halfway line. But even before he even picked up that ball, I knew Costas would keep hold of that. It's like, come on, man. This is why he won't be first choice for Liverpool Football Club. It's decision-making like that. Of course, he'll be a good squad player, but he's never going to eventually overtake Andy Robinson with decision-making like that. Nunes. Yeah, it's going to be offside there, chat. Gomez on for Bajcetic, Paul. I think with Gomez, mate, I don't think we wanted... I know I certainly, chat, let us know. Paul, if he brought him on and then he got injured, then I think considering Trent's currently out with a muscular injury as well, so we've got no cover down that right-hand side, hence why we're playing Bajcetic right back. Could you imagine playing Bajcetic in the Premier League? 1 minute added on time there, chat. Yeah, it was either going to be 1 or 2 minutes. Not being a lot of stoppage time, really. It's going to be a foul for Ibu. But yeah. The goals will come. They will, Mark. They will. Just got to keep on believing, Reds. Tell you what. Uh-oh. Virgil might be injured here, Reds. He's literally just got a whack off one of the LASK forwards. And he's left something on Virgil there, the big lad. Bloody hell, he's massive, him, isn't he? Number 5. For LASK, he's about 6'6", him. Bloody hell. Certainly a big lad. Not the result Liverpool wanted at half time. Certainly won that. I didn't anticipate really, but probably when you think about it, the amount of youngsters that have come in to that squad for Liverpool, quite disappointing. But chat, let us know your thoughts on this half, chat. We'll speak about the goal and everything really, but get your comments in. Sum up that first opening 46 minutes in that game, chat. Let us know and we'll read through all of them anyway. He will overtake Robert. Do you reckon there, mate? I don't think he will. Tell you what, hopefully, well, once Robbo retires at Liverpool, I'd like us to go for Alphonso Davies. I'd certainly want to keep an eye on, really. Sloppy, to be honest, that's from Panov. Won't be changed yet. Paul's mentioned Quansah. Probably potentially, mate, as well. I think it's interesting, though, chat, as we all anticipated, the potential with the changes and with Bajcetic playing right back. I thought Liverpool might have gone to that inverted, obviously playing Bajcetic in that Trent inverted role, but it's not looked like that. As that game's progressed in the opening 46, it's looked like Liverpool have gone and sticked with a 4-3-3 formation. I might be completely wrong, but it looked more or less like a 4-3-3 for large majorities, large spells in that game, and it's almost like the change of formation combined with the personnel tonight as well. There's no real rhythm, and I think chat used it the nail on the head at the top of the show. Obviously, the changes that we've made at the back, it's really, I think, disrupted the momentum, not just in terms of defence, but in terms of midfield as well. When that many players come into the team, there's always going to be like a bedding in period, really. Not really used to playing together, even that forward line. But obviously, you look at Luis Diaz, Nunes, and Ben Doak, and for me, chat, I'd say Ben Doak has probably been one of Liverpool's most brightest players in that opening 45. So for me, I'd keep Ben Doak, and I'd keep on playing him, really, chat. It's all about long term. You've got to think of the development of Ben Doak. It's going to do him the world of good. It's not like he's keeping him on's going to massively underpin what Liverpool want to be doing. But it's a case in point of he's one of our best attackers this evening so far, Ben Doak, and I'd like to see him stay on. Chat, you've mentioned, would you like to see Salah come on? You'd like to see, obviously, we'll have a little look at the bench as well. We got Jota. Roma have just scored, by the way, chat, if you've got them tonight. They've just scored. I think, yeah, it's Sheriff they're playing, yeah. So, a goal just before half-time they have. So, in terms of the bench, we'll have a little gander at the bench. So, you've got Jota. Potentially, I'd like to see him come in, chat. Cody Gakpo. The big one is obviously bringing Szoboszlai and Salah on as well. McAllister even. The thing with McAllister, though, chat, similar. Endo, yeah, he's probably been one of the worst performers. I'm not going to sit here and kid myself. He's been extremely poor this evening in terms of even, not just Endo, but in terms of team collective on that goal. We spoke about it when it was a worldie of a strike. But prior to that, the closing down from Liverpool was quite frankly, not good enough, really. You needed to have stemmed that attack straight away. A couple of the players putting the bodies on the line and just stopping that ball from even getting anywhere near Kelleher's goal. But regardless of that, great strike. And great strike anyway. But poor by Liverpool. Big up there, Ants. How are we, lad? How are we, matey? Hope you're well. And Ants, I will have you. Well, we'll do another episode soon, mate, because obviously we're playing yous in the cup very soon, mate. So we'll organise a little live stream, lad. Get you on the show, and if you need me, mate, just give us a shout, and we'll definitely jump on the channel, mate, if you need me. Big up there, Scouse, Sel Costas, Thiago Jones, and Matip. Yeah, I'd agree with you in terms of Thiago and Matip, mate. But in terms of squad depth, as I said on the stream tonight, Scouse, we know Costas is not going to be the main left back in this Liverpool team or inverted centre half anyway. The good job, Robbo. I tell you what, that's one big question mark that we've got on this squad. When Robbo in the next couple of years does retire at Liverpool, hopefully, but when that time comes to replacing Robbo, it's not going to be a cheap thing unless Liverpool do. It's very highly rare that Liverpool would do exactly what we're doing with Robbo, because that was one of the bargains of the Premier League era. The fact that we got him for such a small fee from Hull, yeah, it's going to be difficult. But I'd agree with Thiago, mate. Far too injury ridden, really, not really consistent. But he's got a was he got after the season? Chat, is his contract, is Matip's contract and Thiago's contract ending this season, or is it? Yeah, I think they've got one more year, or might be wrong, but I think their contract comes to an end very soon, mate. Curtis Jones still got a lot to develop, really. Very surprised. So we've got Kurt. I'll tell you what, if Curtis, this game tonight, if he was to come on, really, I think he'd very much change the game, mate. But time will tell. Big up there, Lavanya. How are we, mate? Lethargic and timid. Absolutely excellent words there, mate, to describe Liverpool. And you've hit the nail on the head there, mate. Lethargic and timid and far too passive as well, mate. But tell you what, great words, them laugh, but spot on. Gravenberch has been good. Big up there, press. Yeah, Gravenberch has been absolutely excellent, mate. I think there was a little cameo in that first half period there, press, that I think I said it when I seen it, like a little 5-yard touch ahead of himself, and it really opened up the space for Liverpool. Like, because there's been probably about 3 or 4 times tonight, and especially at the back end of that first half, Liverpool are counter-attacking. Well, the opportunities for a counter-attack have happened a couple of times, but Liverpool have been far too poor to very much getting that pinpoint cross straight through the line, straight through the centre of LASK's defence anyway. And yeah, we've really struggled, but hopefully their press, yeah, Gravenberch, really impressing. And hopefully it just continue, and I hope we keep him on. Just get him game time, make him grow into that Liverpool shirt. And just looking at Nunez's chance as well, though, chat. What are we saying on that Nunez chance, chat? When I seen it, I went, oh, bloody. It is a worldie of a save, but should Nunez be burying that? Non-Liverpool fans will be like, oh, he's bloody missing an absolute sitter. It's not quite a sitter, but it's an opportunity that you would have anticipated Nunez to have buried, but taking nothing away, which he am, really. But yeah, when you look at it, very good save by the goalkeeper anyway. Very surprised that he even made it anyway. Make sure you do head over to the Leicester fan channel as well. Subscribe to Mark. Subscribe to the Upper Tier podcast as well, though, there, Reds. Mark has put the channel links in the description, well, in the comments this evening. So there's one thing you can do tonight, chat. Subscribe to now, subscribe to, obviously, Ant as well, and be much appreciated. Top lads and big supporters of the channel. Big up there, Ant. Evening, Jack. Is it me, or do our players look half-arsed? Not just you, mates. I'd agree there. I think the majority of us would agree there. And it's difficult when you do make that many changes, mate. How many times have we watched Liverpool, and especially when you go into the League Cup games, FA Cup games, even when we used to play in the Europa League days. Remember under Roy? Channel 5 days? Was the Roy days the Channel 5 era? Or was it the more for... Was it... Or whatever channel it used to be. Channel 5, yeah. When they used to have the Europa League rights. Oh, those were the days. Now we're sat in Europa League in the TNT Reds. Up to TNT Reds. But I'd agree there, and it's been disappointing, but thankfully for us, for our sake, and those players as well, we've got another big 45 minutes to very much turn this result round. Yeah, and we'll sort something for that game, mate, anyway. Ant, are you going to that game on Wednesday, Ant? Yeah, it was a week yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, so, and let us know, because I think I might, and I should have tickets for that game. So chat, I won't be live streaming, but we'll have a post-match on that one. It's been atrocious, and yeah, he has. As I was saying there, chat, we all know that chance at the back end of that game, that first half, Costas just bloody released the ball, will you? He literally had 4 Liverpool players on the halfway line on a counter-attack. I think it was like a 4-on-2 or a 4-on-3 for Liverpool. I think you had Nunes, you had Lucho, and you had a couple of other players on that counter-attack from that corner as well. But if that was a Salah in replace of Costas Tsimikas, Salah would have absolutely beamed that ball 20, 30 yards on a plate to Darwin Nunes or one of the attackers anyway. But Channel 6, nah, it wasn't. Channel 6 is ITV, innit? Well, it depends. Everyone's around the world anyway. No, the UK television back in the day. Well, ITV, yeah, ITV2 was Channel 6, wasn't it? Time to get no excuses. No, it's time to get to work now. 100% Day Scouts, 100% mates. We've been extremely good at turning round 1-0 deficits in recent weeks. We don't want to be making this a habit at all, no chat. You want to be seeing a bit more control, but it's all about learning curve. But I think a result for Liverpool this evening would help massively in terms of our qualification, because what we don't want is Liverpool to be playing in a couple of weeks' time where we finish second. And I think if you finish second as a chat in Europa League, you then have to play another round of game. You then play, is it the Champions League teams that have been knocked out? So it's not ideal. Big up there, Evidence. Hope you're well, mate. Nice one for tuning in, lad. Another. This is a worldy save. It was another day. He just scores it. Yeah. I don't want to take too much away from Nunes, because I think I'm being too unfair, especially on their goal as well. It's a lovely strike. But big up there, Evidence. Yeah, 5 I mean, yeah. All good, lad. All good. Yeah, Channel 5. All good, Paul. Bloody hell, bless. Keep it respectful, chat, as well, please. Nah, I don't think that's the thing. He's not really doing that, mate. He's just getting behind the players, and that's what we've all got to do. Of course, like we can critique a player, but one thing that was every Liverpool fan around the world, we give our players time. We rule them every single week. Of course, we'll certainly critique them, but we all should demand more and better from certain players in the squad. But yeah, I wouldn't say that. It's just about getting behind, like we all do, getting behind the players and hoping and willing them on to hopefully put some better performances on, start banging goals in, mate. Anyway, DJ, you'd think DJ said Doak's been poor. Elaborate on that, lad, because I think Ben Doak's been one of our respected comment, lad. But what Tsimikas 100% has been poor, mate. I think we can all agree, chat. I think Endo and Tsimikas has not been two of the worst performers in that first opening 45. But I'd say Ben Doak's been. If it was for Lucho Diaz and Nunes, DJ, I'd say that Ben Doak certainly would have come away from that opening 45 with at least an assist. Like that ball to the back stick, Nunes or someone should have gambled on that. But at the end of the day, he's a young lad, Ben Doak, and so yeah, he's been one of my better players at that opening 45. But and we are obsessed with going behind. We are, and we are. As he said, we can't continue to. I'm smiling, chat, and I know all yous are smiling at the thought of going, oh, another game where we have to come from behind. But it's the Liverpool way, though, chat. We never do things the easy way. This football club, at all. Just look at Istanbul. Like, that was a miracle in itself. Probably one. The fact that we won that Istanbul game, chat, it's ridiculous. Joe, when as I grew older and got more of a better understanding, like, and you learn a lot more of the history of football in terms of legendary players. The fact that we beat that AC Milan side, yes, it was on penalties, but Milan should have been about 7-0 up before that first half anyway. Players are coming out for the second half. Come on, the Reds. I still should be on the left. reckon press? Interesting. He's probably that good with both feet. Press, he can do either. But yeah, Gravenberch turn back. Don't need to add more to his game than just running fast. 2 one-dimensional, easy to bend. DJ, I think we'd all agree, mate, but how old's Ben Doak? 17, 18 years old? Yeah, he's a work in progress, but a very good work in progress. 100%, mate. Yeah, big up there, DJ. It's good to see it in the comments, mate. Good to see a couple of new faces as well, so hit that subscribe button, Reds, as well. Yeah. Oh. Sorry there, chat. Just asking what the score was. Yeah, saying we're getting beat. Big up there, chat. Come on, the boys. Come on, Jen. Come on. But at this moment in time, we'll have a quick look. There's only been any changes, but at this moment in time, Liverpool shooting from left to right now. Come on, the Reds. Turn it round. Do better. Big up there, Everest. Can't watch the match because I'm at a conference. Are we not playing well because of not having starters? Pretty much that, Everest. 100%, mate. There's a lot of young lads playing tonight. Obviously, Ryan Gravenberch starting his first Liverpool game in his young Liverpool career so far, mate. 17, was he 17, Mark? Yeah, for bloody hell. So not 18 till November, so that bloody hell, 17 years old. Yeah, Salah's, looks like Salah might be coming on, chat. He's got his tracky pants off. He's pulling up his shin pads and everything, so yeah. Nunez. Oh, come on, Darwin. But yeah, Everest. Hopefully the conference is going well, mate. But yeah, you hit the nail on the head, mate. But hopefully we do see a much better second half performance from the Reds tonight. Salah scores twice. Fingers crossed, poor lad. I think we'll see an instant marked improvement when the experienced lads do come on. Ball down that left-hand channel. Tell you what, Gravenberch is absolutely everywhere, which is a good thing. He's trying to make things work. Oh, tell you what, Luis Diaz has had... Oh no, sorry there, Lucho. That wasn't you, it was Endo, I think. Yeah, I was going to say, it was a poor touch by Luis Diaz, but Endo again. Doak could do with a low next year and play week in, week out. Tell you what. Would you take him, Ant? I think you would. I know your lads are playing extremely well, but... Gravenberch. Edge of the penalty area. Ryan, down the left-hand side. Costas, ball in. Yet again, Liverpool getting into the 6-yard box and around the penalty area. And that's just that final ball, Reds. It's been shocking tonight. Come on. Yeah, big up there, Manaf. Manaf, sorry. Massive thank you for tuning in, mate. If you are new around here, Reds, on the road to 10k, drop a sub. We are live most watch-alongs if we're not at the game, and we are live most nights just talking about Liverpool and speaking with the community of Reds that we have got. Enzo losing out on that 50-50, and then Stefan Bajcetic winning that. I tell you what though, chat, let's Endo. It's poor again. He's having an absolute shocker tonight. Endo. It's disappointing. Last 20 minutes, quality fitness will test as well. Get Jones on for Enzo. Big up there, Paul. You just know for a fact Endo's done an absolutely rocket one from 25 yards. And then shush the camera to me. Hopefully that happens. Luis Diaz needs a bit of support here. It's a 2v1. Costas. We've got into the habit this game so far, chat, haven't we? When you're watching a game, we're getting to around the penalty area, and our first instinct is to play a long diagonal ball or a cross into the penalty area, which is disappointing. Ryan, Gravenberch, Nunes, shoot, lad! Oh, Darwin, he's trying to tiptoe in between the last centre halves. Ryan Gravenberch opened up the space for the Uruguayan there with a lovely direct run into the penalty area, and Ibu's just about got that. Well done, lad. But Darwin, he's got so much. Well, he's done so well due to the great run from Gravenberch in his inside channel. And then Nunes, he's cut back on his left foot. It's like, just shoot. Such a difficult... Like, fair enough if your name's Luis Suarez. And you can, like, nutmeg about 5 players in the space of 2 seconds. Lovely ball. Bendoke here. Found Elliott. So, come on, lads. Costas. Down this left-hand side now. Make sure you are dropping a like on as well on the stream, Reds. Massively does help out the channel. Yeah, Paul, I think that will be the case, mate. Getting Jota and Salah on. Benzo, he's drawn a foul there. Well done, Ben. Well then, lad. Dokie, lad. Yeah, straight back up. Yeah. And who plays down your right-hand channel then for your team? Do you know when you signed that? Is it Maviva, the young lad from was it Montpellier? I knew instantly he was going to be. He is probably the best player in the championship. Ball in yet again. Poor delivery into the penalty area for Liverpool. Bacetic, can he keep that in? Gravenberch. He's unlucky there. What's on there, Reds? So, we wanted Liverpool to start quick and out of the blocks, really, but you have a bit of a stop-start second half, really. McAteer, young lads, only 21, but already top scorer this year on 5. Happy days there, Ant. Ball in. Luis Diaz. Oh, it looked like he was running away from the ball. Oh, look at there, Lucho. Quick throw in by Benzo. Liverpool now. We need to just... It's up to the likes of Endo, Gravenberch. Obviously, Harvey Elliott. Just to try and create a bit more space now. Stefan Bacetic. 25 yards from goal. Bacetic. Found Ryan Gravenberch. Oh, we're trying to do an Arsenal, trying to walk it in. Ben Doak, he's done extremely well, Ben. Nunes, still got it, Liverpool. Keep it alive. Ball to the back stick. Cleared by LASK. Gravenberch has capitalised on it. He's played it straight into the centre. To Virgil van Dijk. Lovely diagonal ball. Cleared. Nunes. Elliott. Appealing for handball. It won't be a penalty, that chat. Ball was blasted straight at him. His arm was very close to his chest. Bacetic is in here. Oh, go on. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, does the referee give a pen? Oh, I'll tell you what, sack that TNT cameraman. Literally, the camera was just stood on. And it's a penalty to Liverpool, chat. Get in. Didn't even took me a while there. Come on, cameraman. Lovely little. That's made by a lovely ball by Elliott. But a lovely ball into the box. And that is sloppy by the last centre half. That is a tired leg. It's a tired tackle. Bajcetic. First time tonight that we've seen a Liverpool player break that line. Getting behind that last defence, and that's an excellent call by the referee. Check over. It's going to be a penalty. Ziras. The big lad. Big number 5. It's going to be Virgil van Dijk protecting the ball now. Come on, Darwin. Come on. Darwin Núñez. Oh, he's taking too long on this. Don't be doing something stupid run up. Just go up to there and blast it. Go on the Reds. Penalty to Liverpool to make it 1-1. And number 9 standing over it. Darwin Núñez, deep breath. Get in! Get that ball. Come on the Reds. 1-0. And that is a much better start to this second half, chat. Darwin Núñez, Liverpool capitalising on a penalty given away due to a sloppy foul, but happy days, Darwin Núñez. And fair play, fair bloody play to Virgil van Dijk. That is our captain. That is my captain. That is your captain. Because there was a lot of LASK players trying to get in and around Darwin Núñez to put him off. And he was like, no, I won't do that. And it was an excellently well dispatched penalty from the Uruguayan. Powerful left, right-footed finish down that left-hand side. Liverpool on the back foot now. Can Liverpool now flip this game on its head? We've got that goal that we needed. Just get a bit more control on the game. Oh, and they're in here, LASK. See him out, Virgil. That's it. Excellent defending by Virgil. Little push in the back. There was nothing wrong with it. It was a legal challenge. That's what you get with the experience from Virgil. Ryan Gravenberch, ball over the top here. I'll tell you what. Oh, Ben Zoke nearly getting on the end of that. Fair play to their goalkeeper. Ibu. That's it. Calm down, Ibu. Well read. That's better there, Reds. And then I say that, and then Endo's just give away the ball. A ball! Good save. Jack. Come on, Jürgen. Before we go in behind again, get Endo off the pitch. It looks like this level of European competition is above him, really. It's disappointing. Now, we recovered that well. Excellent tackle by Ibu. And then he just gives away the ball, Endo. Oh, tell you what. Núñez. It is a shame, Jen. It is. Because we all want him to succeed, but at the end of the day, we've got to put Liverpool first, getting 3 points tonight, and we can't be having. And I think that passage of play has very much rushed Jurgen Klopp into making a lot of changes. So you got Szoboszlai, McAllister, and Joey Gomez coming on. Hang on. Well, fourth official said don't bring them on, yeah. Bit of a weird one, that Chas. So they are coming on, but not yet. Right, Salah, Jota and Gakpo, Jones and Kwanzaa. Paul, the fame's coming on. The big lads are coming on now, mate. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Yeah, time to get some fresh legs on the pitch, mate. Certainly, as we approach the hour mark. Liverpool from the penalty spot. If you just tuned in now. Darwin Núñez capitalising on a penalty. Ball out. Oh, I'll tell you what, Bacetic, you're on a yellow, lads. You're on a yellow. We don't want to be doing it again. We're going down to 10 men and then hoping to win a game. Yeah, it was a good touch by Renner there. The last forward. Stefan coming off, is he? I'm guessing so, because he's on the yellow. I'd say Bacetic will come off. And then McAllister will come on for Endo. So some Buzzfly on for Ben Doak. Well done, Ben. Well done, Dokey, lad. Great performance this evening. Still only 17 as well, chat. Let's remember. Endo. Unlucky, lad, but disappointing from you tonight. Disappointing. McAllister coming on now in replace of Endo. The correct call. The correct call. 100%. And Stefan on a yellow card. Making that penalty prior to that finish from Darwin Núñez from the penalty spot. Was at the heart of that opportunity that did arise for Liverpool. It's a quick corner now. Well, quick free kick. Is that going to be a corner? It is. So, chat, we've got Bacetic off. Gomez in at right back. Endo off. And, of course, McAllister, the World Cup winner, coming in for him. And Dominic Szoboszlai coming in for the 17-year-old Ben Doak. Uraf with a ball in. Tell you what, it's an excellent delivery, but even better clearance by Kelleher. It's going to be a corner now for LASK. I'll tell you what a superb. Just looking at that replay there. Superb confidence punch out by Kelleher. That's what you want from your goalkeeper. Tell you what, they had a big team last, aren't they? Virgil, go on. Oh, Virgil! Oh, what a save from Kelleher. Would he have been onside or off? But it doesn't matter, Kelleher. I think he would have been offside, but even still, Kelleher didn't know that. Ball ricocheted. I think it was Flecker in the penalty area. Van Dijk was looking all around himself. Yeah, he was offside, but Kelleher, credit to Kelleher. Wasn't as known that flag would have went up. But instant reactions from the Irishman. Oh, Darwin. Done well. That's better, Darwin. Lovely touch. Play grabbing bitch. Lovely. Go on, Ryan. Get your head up. Good early ball in. Yes! Gets in! Lucho Diaz. But what a ball. I was hoping Ryan Gravenberch had the spatial awareness to see Lucho Diaz at the back post, and he has. He did see him. The vision. Get in. Much better by Liverpool. But a lovely ball initially to find Ryan Gravenberch. But that's what you want from your midfielder. You want him to be bursting into those pockets of space out wide, and Harvey Elliott initially capitalising on that lovely touch by Darwin Núñez, and then Elliott plays a ball down the right hand channel, but the spatial awareness and the ability to get that ball into the back post, that's what we've been missing all game. It's that one ball, and we said that at half time, that one ball straight out to pick out a Liverpool player, and Lucho Diaz capitalising on a tremendous delivery to the far post. But happy days there, Eds. Yes, get it. Great save. It was Panov. Revenants, great question there, mate. I'll pose that question back to you, mate. Do you reckon? I know a lot of yous might have. Apologies there, Charlotte, one. But LASK get in here. Collected by Kelleher. Much better, Liverpool. Come on. As we said at half time, chat, this is where the changes and the fatigue will very much set in now with the Austrian side. so accustomed in their league to dominating possession and controlling games. Luis Diaz on the next camera angle probably will be about 25 yards away from the goal. But Revenant, yeah, I think Liverpool are just blessed to have that many penalty takers in the team, because you think about Szoboszlai, you think about Salah when he's not missing. You can say Nunes. Chat, did Nunes take penalties for Benfica before we got him? I'm not 100% on that, but if he did, then fair play. And then you've got probably the other players that I probably haven't even thought of. You know the names. McAllister's taking penalties for Brighton as well, so he's another one. So we certainly got, if Mo does miss a couple this season, I'm pretty sure the rotation will happen on changing penalties. Yeah, Paul, very sloppy endo. Yeah, obviously coming off, mate. It was the right change, and literally we said at half time we needed a couple of changes, and those changes have done the job. We're ahead now, which is happy days. But much more happy, all of us, aren't we? Yeah, he did. Oh, did he? Evidence happy days, mate. Yeah, as Jen said, I think so. And Jota and Salah as well. Jota can take a pen. And they're in here. Oh, Szoboszlai nearly. Just nearly. Just needs a bit of luck there. Liverpool. The ball's a ricochet to him. Oh, I tell you what, they're absolutely knackered, chat. They are done. Like, we've got, what, 24 minutes still left on the clock? They are really feeling the pace of it. The Austrian side tonight. Yeah. That's the thing, Duncan, though, mate. I think Salah will get a rest when he retires. It's just so difficult. Like, imagine telling Salah, yeah, you're not playing. Liverpool are in here. Ball in. Oh, it was a poor ball by Diaz. Unlucky there, Reds. We're getting in so much more now, which is better. Tired minds, tired legs. But the runners now for Liverpool got a lot more. We're recycling that ball so much more better now, considering that we've got the likes of McAllister on now, Gravenberch. It's looking like at the minute, chat, we've got, obviously, as we know, McAllister playing that 6th role tonight since he's come on in his second half. And then you've got Szoboszlai on that right central midfield role. And then you've got Ryan Gravenberch playing on the left, which is very interesting. The fact that Gravenberch, because we've seen, was it Szoboszlai in pre-season, playing on that left-hand side of that midfield, like box 4. But certainly Ryan Gravenberch, at his time at Ajax, I'm pretty sure, apologies wrong, no chap, but I'm pretty sure he predominantly played on that right-hand side of the midfield 3. But he's very versatile, Ryan Gravenberch. He can play similar to Szoboszlai. Both of them can pirouette with ease, really. Very comfortable on both feet. Both players. Big up there, Jen. Yeah, Paul. He's absolutely unbelievable, Jeff. Absolutely unbelievable, mate, isn't he? And I told you all when we brought him in. I think for the price that we got him for as well, though, chat, I think it's still a bargain. Salah. Oh, we tried that Bobby no-look ball there, chat, did he? Tell you what, if he pulled that off, that would have been naughty. I got the scores on the doors in a little second, chat. But much better, chat. Much better. Ryan Gravenberch. Chat, I know we've got still 22 minutes on the clock, but since the changes, who's been probably one or two of the most impressive players this evening? Ball in. LASK. Great defending by Ibu. Liverpool on the counter-attack now. LASK had the opportunity to kick that ball out. And the LASK fans are booing, but He literally had an opportunity to kick it out, and Liverpool are now potentially going to capitalise on it, hopefully. Don't succumb to the pressure from the fans, Reds. Come on, carry on playing. Fair play. Fair play to the Liverpool players. But that gives us a perfect time to have a look at the scores so far in Europe. Leverkusen, I think they've just gone 4-0 up against Hacken in the Europa League. Panathinaikos are winning. Big result here, chat, for Panathinaikos at home. They are winning 1-0 currently against Villarreal. That's probably one of the surprises of the night so far. Karabag are winning 1-0 against Molde at home. Rennes are 3-0 up on Haifa. Toulouse and Royal Union, the teams that are in our group. Toulouse are currently winning 1-0 with 58 minutes gone in that game. Roma are winning 2-1 against Sheriff. 67 minutes gone in that game. And Servette are getting beat by Slavia Prague 2-0 currently. Let's have a quick look how Aston Villa are getting on. How are they getting on? Yeah, Villa are getting beat 3-2 now, chat. I think they've just conceded, as I've just checked there. Jotted on for Nunes, Paul. Yeah. The good thing is, though, chat, in terms of keeping players in rhythm, I think we spoke about this season, how we'd very much approach the European competition, the Europa League as well, in terms of balancing it. But I think in terms of keeping Liverpool's rhythm, in terms of the key players in this squad as well, of course you don't want to be risking players with injury, but I think bringing like Salah, Szoboszlai on with 30 minutes to go in certain games, then I think it will help keep their fitness up in terms of their concentration levels as well. Really capitalise on it. Ryan Gravenberch, lovely pirouetting touch there. It's a 3-on-3 for Liverpool. Ryan Gravenberch, oh, lucky there. Let you off there, lads. Been one of Liverpool's star players tonight. Just a bit of a tired ball that it was from Gravenberch. Yeah. Anticipating him coming off in a little second, though, chat, as well. Probably see Curtis Jones come on for him. But yeah. Oh, speaking of Gravenberch. Hopefully it's not an injury. He's gone down. Yeah, it'll be Curtis Jones. Yeah, literally will be Curtis Jones. It's not looking good here for Gravenberch here, chat. It might be a bit like we had with Kwanzaa. Was it last week where he went down and everyone thought it was a bad injury? But it was, in all honesty, it was just cramp really for the youngster. So especially for Gravenberch, he's not really used to playing at this intensity. I know he had a couple of minutes of buy-in, but in terms of the sheer intensity, Liverpool, especially in the second half, Liverpool been playing. To have a quick look at this potential knock for Gravenberch. Let's have a little look. Is it? To me, that looks like just fatigue, though, chat. Let's have a little look at this from this angle. Yeah, that's tiredness, chat. It's cramp or it's tiredness, really. He's put an absolute shift in tonight. Oh, Salah's on, no, chat. Not too bad of a sub, is it? Mohamed Salah's, and he's already created a chance. Salah to Elliott. Oh, and he's rearing to go. I'll tell you what, so is me thinking Curtis Jones was coming on for Ryan Gravenberch? Nah. Jürgen and the lads are going, nah, we'll throw Salah on. Salah's like, oh, I want a goal here. Could you imagine if you're the last centre half here now? Salah, he's found Elliott. Elliott to Salah! Oh! LASK just about get a foot on that away. And I tell you what, it's Liverpool laying siege to LASK's defence here. Mustafa coming on, fresh legs for LASK. He come on about 5-10 minutes ago, but first real opportunity to drive at Liverpool. And Joe Gomez, one of the substitutions. Salah. I tell you what, this game has opened up so much more now with the substitutions. Chat. I think we just need that third goal, though. We need that Mohamed Salah goal. Put this game to bed if we possibly can. Salah! Oh, what a ball. Oh, unlucky there, Mo. Delicious ball again. I tell you what, in the good moments tonight, chat, Liverpool when there's been a lot of scenarios tonight where Liverpool have got the ball and we've got into a great opportunity, but when we've got it right tonight, in terms of obviously, especially that second goal, the delivery's been on the money half the time. Just even looking at that ball then, it was a difficult shot to execute there really from the Colombian, but tried his best. Lucho. Oh, McAllister getting caught on the ball there. Unlike Mackett. But yeah, we will have our post-match reaction show out after this game as well, chat. So make sure you do tune in for that. Mustafa. Great defending. Great defending by McAllister. Just anticipated that and then just at the last moments, just let it trickle over the line. I'll tell you what, Mustafa's been very lively since he's come on. Want to keep an eye on, chat. I think if there was going to become an opportunity for LASK, it would come through that young lad. Substitution. But yeah, can we get that at least up to about 50 likes if we can, chat? The absolute legends, and I really do appreciate all your support tonight as well, Reds. Hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. But hopefully, we're not finished here just yet. We can just put this game to bed. So, 13 minutes left in this game. But I tell you what, if you're the last centre half now, chat, you're looking at Liverpool's bench. We brought on Sabuzai, we brought on Salah, brought on McAllister as well, World Cup winner. Brought on Gomez. You're like, whoa, come on. Come on, Jürgen, give us a rest. Simicus. Had a weird game, Costas, tonight, chat, hasn't he? I'd say it's been average for him. Probably about 5 out of 10. Average game for Costas. Not done nothing too special. Oh, it's poor. Tell you what. Alza was bigging up Mustafa. Is he offside or is that a foul in the build-up? Tell you what. TNT need to have a word with some of their cameramen. When Liverpool got our pen in that second half, chat, the cameraman wasn't even looking at the foul. He was just looking at Luis Diaz on the floor. He didn't track the movements, if you get me, chat. That's why I was like, oh, penalty. It's like, Deroby, is that? Oh, he's on Rome. He's on loan from Roma. So a lad on loan from Roma, Durbowie, coming on. Ball forward now. Unlucky there. Come on, the Reds. Put this game to bed. How are we, Hannah? I've had a good day. Hope you have a good week, mate, as well. Big up there, Nigel. 3-1 would be nice. It certainly would, mate. Chat, if you are tuning in this evening, we'll be having our post-match reaction show out. A good, I think it was about half an hour after kick-off anyway. Let's get the graphics sorted and that, but we'll be live for the post-match in half an hour. Post the final whistle to debrief on this result. Still got plenty of time here. Still 10 minutes to play. Just need that third goal, chat. Go on, Salah. Can you see Diaz? Oh my God, he has. Oh, it was just it's outside the foot. Oh, if he pulled that off, Salah, it was a 25-yard outside the footer. Nearly curled round the back line. Joel Matip's coming on. Who's he coming on? Matip on for Ibu. Oh, that's sense. I'd say it's sensible, but Ibu's had a tremendous game tonight here, chat. Much more like the old Ibu. Just need to keep him fit. That's the main thing with Ibu, don't we? Come on, Matip. 10 minutes. Do not concede, please. Things gone quiet, Jack. We should be creating more. Yeah, 100%. Dave Evans would agree, mate. I think we all would. True. Oh, speaking of a chance, Elliot, can Salah keep that in? He can do. But I'd agree there, evidence in terms of just, it's a bit sloppy in terms of the last 15-20 minute spell for Liverpool. It's been dominant, but as you said there, mate, we should be at creating a bit more, considering the fatigue in which LASK have showed at the back end of this game. Especially the calibre of player that we've got on now, chat. Big up there, Dave. Yeah, as Mark said there, we have stopped pushing. Yeah, big up there, Dave. Make sure you do head over to Dave LFC chats as well for all your Liverpool content. I hope you're well, Dave. Hope you're all there. I thought as well. Oh, sorry there, mate. I think it was missed a couple of comments. Unintentional. The pitch looks horrendous, by the way. Yeah, 20. It does, mate, really, doesn't it? Obviously, if you're watching on a more of a HD telly than me, I'm only on a small monitor, really, but it looks like it's cutting up. But if you've not seen, obviously, is the Rugby World Cup finished? But all their games in the rugby in France were getting played on like Ligue 1 pitches, and they were getting absolutely destroyed. Have a little look. Is it this week or when the French League footy's on? Look at it. Some of their pitches have been absolutely. Was it Marseille's or Lyon's? Oh, I've seen one of them list this week. It's been absolutely destroyed. Looks like Joe and Wigan Athletic let their rugby team play on their pitch as well. Elliot, comfortable. But come on, Liverpool, just control the game now. 7 minutes left. Don't do nothing stupid. But yeah, big up there, mate. Big up there, Euphrash. Gravenberch just looked like fatigue, mate. It looked like fatigue, as it did with Kwanzaa, mate. He put an absolute shift in tonight. And he certainly... Oh, lucky there, Mo. If we can hold a 2-1 lead, I'm certainly putting Gravenberch up there for man of the match for me. But we need to win this game first. Still plenty of time left. Good defending, Matip, getting in the way. Not really liking the last 2 minutes of this game, chat. Liverpool just surrendering a bit too much ball for our liking. Well, there, ball in from LASK. Cleared, unorthodox by Matip, but done the job. Well, fair play to the LASK supporters. I've got my headphones on tonight, just listening to the stadium atmosphere, and They haven't stopped singing at all. Especially when their team's backs have been against the wall for large spells of this game. Throw in for LASK deep into the Liverpool penalty area. Oh! Had a reviewing. Is it Costas down? There's a LASK player holding his face. Please, Costas, don't be a silly boy if you haven't done. Let's have a little look at this replay. Let's have a little look. Oh, that's embarrassing. The lad that's gone down, he's about 6'6", 6'7". Costas put his hand across his chest, was nowhere near his head, and he's went down. The penalty was, well, the potential penalty was checked, but never in a million years was that getting given. But the cameraman is shuffled. Yeah, Paul. I think he's had a couple of bevies, this cameraman, whoever's I notice usually in terms of the camera crew, especially when you're speaking about European or Premier League games, there's probably about 100 cameras in the stadium. Just about, obviously, in the camera gallery, who they cut to, really, in terms of the gallery director. In terms of editing live sport as it happens as well. Elliott kept it in. Still 4 minutes left. Liverpool just need to keep all the ball here now, chat. That's it. Well done, Gomez. Slow the game down. See the game out. I think so. Ardy Hannah, I don't know. It's yeah, I don't know. How do you think? Probably, yeah. 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 Keep slipping on the same page to be 2. Yeah. True there, Hannah. Did anyone guess 2-1? Nigel? I think we all hoped for a bit more of a comfortable game, to say the least. But it wasn't to be, as we said at half-time. The Liverpool thing is to make it extremely difficult for ourselves. And we've certainly done that in the opening 45 minutes. Go on. Go on, Darwin. Play him in. Salah! Oh, that's naughty. That is absolutely naughty. 3-1. You thought the chance had gone, but not for the Egyptian king. Oh, no. Here's me thinking he's over, Annie. No, no, no. He's absolutely put that through the legs of the goalkeeper. Mohamed Salah, take a bow, son. Take a bow. 3-1, and that is game, set, and match for Liverpool in Austria this evening. Get in. But good little play between him and Darwin Núñez. Núñez playing Salah in with a lovely ball through. Salah had, I tell you what, he had to finish that because he had Harvey Elliott and Luis Diaz at the back post. But Salah was like, nah, lad, I'll have a shot here, lad. Oh. The more natural finish is with his right, Salah. That's why I thought it was gone for him, but no. Mel was like, no, I'll finish this with my left. I tell you what, how much is that left foot worth for Mohamed Salah? 200 million, 300 million to us. And as Jurgen Klopp, he was impressed. We all were impressed with that. Game, set, and match, Reds. Happy bloody days. Go on, lad. Mo Salah, get in. Again, chat. But yeah. Well, we weren't panicking at half time, chat. We were worried, but we weren't panicking. We knew with changes that were going to be coming at the 60th minute. The game would have been wrestled back into Liverpool's hands, and the quality when it did come on the pitch certainly elevated Liverpool's game. Yeah, certainly is there, Nigel. Certainly is, mate. And as we know with Mo, he'll be wanting to get on the score sheet again. Salah is different gravy. We cannot replace him. You're Fred, when you say that, mate, I can just picture Pep Guardiola crying his eyes out, speaking about Sergio Aguero, and then 6 months later or 12 months later getting the absolute machine, Erling Haaland. The biggest lie in football, that was. But yeah, New Concha was, yeah, special player, Euphrasia. Well, more than beyond special. In the next 100 years, everyone will still be talking about Mohamed Salah and how important he was for Liverpool. The trophies he won as well. But when you've got a player like Mo, we just got to enjoy every single second of seeing him play. Salah. Oh, he's trying to find Darwin Núñez there. There's been 5 minutes added on here, chat. Come on, I tell you what, the fourth official must have Liverpool 4-1 on Azaka. Chat, I don't know. Because I know Liverpool and LASK have made a lot of changes. But, LASK... Even like 20 minutes into this game, chat, the LASK looked like they were a bit more than a bit knackered. But yeah, we played 1 minute, the 5 minutes a lot of time, chat. Chat, get your man in the matches in the comment section below. I'm going to give mine. I'm going to give mine to Ryan Gravenberch for my man in the match. Obviously getting the second, for the second goal, getting that superb assist. It wasn't just the assist, it was that direct run into that right-hand channel. He was released by Harvey, and he had that spatial awareness to know that Elliott was at the, Luis Diaz was at the far post. I think he looked up once, and he knew exactly where the Colombian was. So for me, chat, man in the match for me was Ryan Gravenberch. In terms of the young lads as well, I'd say I was impressed by Benzo. Still only 17, but from the glimpses that we did see of Benzo tonight, he done well. I think another night he could have easily come away from this game with at least an assist in this game. But still plenty of room for Liverpool in terms of youngsters as well. And the overall collective performance from Liverpool, chat. There's still levels to Liverpool's game, as we know. And certainly we'll reach those levels, the desired levels, in the next couple of weeks. And fair play, Núñez has played 93 minutes of this game so far, tirelessly working up and down the channels. What happy days. Mo's nearly good as KFC gravy. Tell you what, that takes some beating there, Nigel. Oh, KFC gravy, yes. Now we are talking. Enough of food. Paul's gone with Gravenberch. Mark's looks good as well. Panov's gone with, you say, man in the match for Gravenberch as well there, Panov. So, my man in the match is Gravenberch. That's some Yuffraj, 100%. So, I think we're all in the same conclusion there, chat. Ryan Gravenberch, man in the match. Blankly, we did not lose him this summer, even though 200 million, I would have rejected it as well. 100% there, Yuffraj. It's a lot of money, but I think for where we want to be as supporters in terms of seeing Liverpool competing up there again with City, it's going to take a lot of hard work this year, certainly. And we've got to sort it out at the back. Got to stop going behind in games and really just start games better and having more control. But I tell you, chat, we are on some run still currently. Let's not forget that. Van Dijk back into contention this evening as well. Back after a suspension. Well, suspensions, as we said. Yeah, Revenite. So, looks like it's a full house for Ryan Gravenberch. Man of the match. I think we'd all agree. So, yeah. And don't be worrying, chat. I know we were all a bit worried when he come off, but I think it was just a bit of fatigue, given that he didn't play a lot of minutes at Bayern. So he had a proper good run out tonight. Burst the gut, really. And hence why he come off, really. But McAllister, since he's come on, really controlled the game. You get what you get with McAllister. Same with Szoboszlai. They haven't done nothing. Well, I'd say they've not done anything fancy, but they've kept it simple. That's what great players do. They come on and they don't lose the ball in certain moments. I'm pretty sure the pass accuracy for McAllister and Szoboszlai since they've come on, and that is full time since they've come on, has been quite high. But much better by Liverpool second half. Typical Liverpool going 1-0 behind against the Austrian side. Good showing by LASK, but Liverpool with the substitutions in that second half proved too strong as well. Reds, it's been an absolute pleasure this evening. If you are discovering the channel for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want, there's plenty of streams throughout the week and a lot of live streams to come this season. But Reds, great results for Liverpool. Liverpool go top of our group. And before we do shoot off, we'll have a little look how Toulouse got on in their game. Oh, Royal Union is 1. It's Royal Union 1, Toulouse 1 as well. So hopefully, for Liverpool's sake and our sake, chat, that game does end a draw. Really, that'll be good. Really help Liverpool out massively as well. But there's still 7 minutes to go in the other group game in our. But happy days to Reds. Ryan Gravenberch is all our man in the match. What a bloody player. As I said when we signed him and when we all discussed, I tell you, we've got him at an absolute bloody steal. And I give it a couple of years, I'm pretty sure Ryan Gravenberch will certainly be in the upper echelons, really, in terms of fee of 100 million easy if he continues development. But Reds, see you very soon. See you in half an hour for the post-match reaction show as well. But yeah, Reds, look after yourself. Massive thank you for tuning in. If you don't get your notification, we will be live in half an hour as well. I know YouTube doesn't really like. But big up there, Jen. Big up there, Duncan. Big up Paul. Big up Nigel. Big up both Pauls as well. Every Paul in the comments tonight. Big up there, Revanite. Big up your Frudge. Big up there, Mark as well. The absolute legend. The 1892 Red TV. And big up to every single one of yous. Hannah as well. Every single one of yous as well. If you haven't read out your message or your name, you know who yous are. Every single one of yous tonight. And anyone that's just tuned in, welcome to the channel. We'll be live in half an hour. A tremendous win for Liverpool. Got the job done. That's what we need to do. Our first away European fixture of the season. And Liverpool, we certainly did run away with it at the back end of that game. 3-1. But Reds, see you soon. And happy days.